Hello, I'm Rich Hammer, legal counsel for the General Counsel of the Assemblies of God. I want to talk to you today about a very important development pertaining to health insurance. Prior to the enactment of the Affordable Care Act, or Obamacare, many employers provided health benefits for their employees by paying health insurers directly for the cost of private health insurance, or by reimbursing employees for the substantiated cost of their insurance premiums. And the amount paid by the employers under such arrangements was a non-taxable fringe benefit under Section 106 of the Federal Tax Code. Well, are these common and long-standing arrangements affected by the Affordable Care Act? Can employers continue to treat their payment of the health insurance premiums of employees as a non-taxable fringe benefit? And what about churches that drop their health coverage in favor of what they assume will be a lower-cost alternative of paying some or all of their employees' premiums for insurance coverage that's purchased on a state exchange? Is this a non-taxable fringe benefit? Well, in late 2013, the IRS addressed these questions directly in an official notice. And the notice concludes that some of the Affordable Care Act's market reforms apply to all group health plans, with a few exceptions. And it defines group health plans to include plans under which an employer reimburses an employee for some or all of the premium expenses incurred for an individual health insurance policy, or arrangements under which the employer uses its funds to directly pay the premiums for an individual health policy covering the employee. The notice refers to these plans as employer payment plans. The notice concludes that in most cases, employer payment plans will fail to meet these market reforms and therefore will be unlawful under the Affordable Care Act. Note that a group health plan that violates one of the market reforms is subject to a penalty in the form of an excise tax of up to $100 per day per affected employee. Well, is there any way for churches to continue paying for employees' health insurance through private insurers or state exchanges as a non-taxable fringe benefit? The notice mentions three possibilities. First, the market reforms do not apply to a group health plan that has fewer than 2 participants who are current employees. Second, the market reforms do not apply to a group health plan with regard to accepted benefits, which include disability income, dental and vision benefits, long-term care benefits, and certain health FSAs, or flexible spending arrangements. A third possible exception pertains to insurance obtained in the SHOP marketplace, which is an acronym for the Small Business Health Options Program. Note, however, that certain aspects of the SHOP marketplace, like other aspects of Obamacare, has been postponed by the government until the end of this year. Finally, let me mention that the recent IRS notice clarifies that the Affordable Care Act's market reforms apply to health reimbursement arrangements and health flexible spending arrangements, in addition to those employer payment plans that I've just reviewed. So the bottom line is this: churches that reimburse employees for some or all of the premium expenses incurred for an individual health insurance policy, or that directly pay the premiums for such a policy, or that offer an HRA, an HSA, or health FSA, should have your plan reviewed by legal counsel or a tax professional to ensure that you are in compliance with the Affordable Care Act.